Okay, now members, we are going to see our new topic. This is called sequence and patterns. So it's what we are going to handle today. And then under this topic, we shall improve our skills of predicting what will happen next. Of course, sequences, you can see that something is taking a certain trend. So after seeing that trend, you can always predict what is going to happen next, as we are going to see. You learn how to identify and describe the general rule of the pattern of numbers. Now, after predicting that this one is going to happen after this, then generally you can predict what is going to happen even after some more. That is what we are going to see. I think we have seen some sequences, few of them in primary. Now we are just going to add on and improve from there. So we are going to group ourselves first. After we have 3 activities. So we have the first here in groups of 2, study the sequences below, full stop. How can you get the next numbers? So these are the next numbers. So you are going to do this in groups of 2. Then in groups of 5, then after this, we are going to share with the neighbors and then we'll see who's the who. Then after this, we are going to do the second activity, this one, in the groups of 5, study the table below and answer the questions. So this is the table we are having. What is the multiple? I think we covered multiple in our first chapters. Then after that, the same idea in your groups, answer the question below. Now this group we are going to handle also this. So now these are the questions. Identify the number whose multiples are circled. Identify, then you answer this one. So you see the numbers which are circled there. So okay, we are going to group first in 2, groups of 2. Then after that, we share our work and then we group ourselves in 5. So, can you say that? You put a name on your group, then we present that work. So can we start now? Okay, so you can start. I'm giving you 12 minutes for that. Okay, you can pause the video and then you try out. Okay, I think our 12 minutes are done and I've sampled group B, group 9 and group 4. So these are the ones I'm having. So the rest, let us extend our work. You give to this group, then they give you theirs. Also, their uses. You give to the next group and then we see what happens. So here I'm going to start with the group 4. This is how group 4 are having, and this is how they are presenting their work on the first number. So here, this is what we have for group 4. This is how they are presenting their work, as you can ably see there. Okay, so for them, they are saying, it was in the groups of 2, started the sequences below. The sequence below. How can you get the next number? For them, they are saying, now they have seen the trend. This trend is, this is what they are telling us. That they are adding 2 here, and here they are adding 2, and here they are adding 2. So it means that now the trend is you add the 2 to the number to get the next number. So they've been able to predict the next number. So they are telling us that here we add a plus 2 to get 4. The same here. The same here. That's what they are having. So when we add 2 onto 6, we get 8. When we add a 2 on 8, they have 10. And then when they add a 2 on this, they have 12. Well, then that's how they were able to predict I think now you see that the trend, that's how they were able to predict it, and now you can predict even more. So that's it. Now, the next we have number number 2. The number number 2, now the trend they predicted was on each number, they were multiplying by 2 to get the previous. So from here to 2 to 4, from here they multiplied by 2. So this is times 2. Then here, times 2. Then here, we multiply this times 2, they are having 16. Then they multiplied still by 2 here. They are having 32. When we multiply this by 2, then they multiply this by 2 again, and they got 64. So that's how their trend was. Then when you come to line number 3, group 4 said the trend was they were adding 3. So I mean 5. From here up to here they added the 5. From here up to here they added the 5. And so they are able to predict the trend. So this was okay, very okay, very okay. This is okay, also this okay, also this okay. And also this is telling us we are adding 5. So this was now 20. When we add 5 there, it gets 25. When we add 5 there, it gets 30. So that's what this group has for us. Can we clap for them? Where are they? Okay, can we clap for them? Yeah, their work was really nice. Okay, let us come to group 9. So group 9, this is how they answered theirs. Now, before you leave there, now I want to add on something here. You can start, whenever you add something, whenever you add it to 2, whenever you are adding, it means that you are creating more multiples of what you are adding. So have you been able to see that these are multiples of 2? I see them. Okay. So that's, but here we are just multiplying. But when you look at this, what do you see? Multiples of 5. Okay, I think you can able to see. So whenever you are adding, it means that you are going to create multiples. So group 9, so in the groups of 5, study the table below and answer the questions that follow. So this is what they are having. So this is what they are able to present. Okay. What is the 50th multiple of 3? So what do we, for them they're just having answers in here. So how did you get to 15? Where is group 9? How did you get to 15? 15? You circle, but where is the work? I wanted you to show us how you are getting them. So we pick out multiples of 3. So when I reach a number, you tell me whether it's a multiple. What's the first multiple of 3? 3. So this is the first multiple, okay? So I do this. The next multiple is 6. The next is 9. They want the 50th. Have we reached the 50th? Okay. What's the next? 15. So 15 is the next. 3, 6, 9. Can you look properly? The next is 12. Okay. Then the next 15. So are they 5? Count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 50th multiple of 3, that's why they are having 15. So this is group 9. So they are reminding me 1, they are having 15. They are reminding me 2, the third multiple of 11. So the third multiple, are you seeing 11? What's the first multiple of 11? So this is the, first of all, this is the multiple of 11. For them, I'm going to take this one. The next is, okay, so which one is the third? Is this the third? Oh, it's what? The first, second, third. And they want the third. That's why they are having 33. Then number 3, they want the third multiple of 4. The third multiple of 4. So I'm going to put a dash. This is the first. Okay, what's the second? 8. What's the third? 12. Okay, so 12 is the third. So the answer is going to be 12 as the half. Okay, this was group 4. Group 4. Okay, now can I come to number? Let us come to this one. We are going to use group B. So the question is, in your groups, so you remain in these groups, answer the questions below. This is now, so they are circling certain numbers. Identify the number whose multiples are circled. So this is what they are having. This is what they are able to present. Are you seeing all of you? Okay. So I'm going to use group B. Group B. So this is what they are having. So part A, the multiples whose numbers are circled, they are saying multiples of 6. You look at them. Are they multiples of 6? You are saying yes. Why do you think they are multiples of 6? Because all are divisible by 6. So someone is saying these are multiples of 6 because all of them are divisible by 6. Is it right? Let us see. Is this divisible by 6? Okay. Even this. Even this. Okay, so they are right. So multiples of 6. Multiples of 6. So B, remind me of 1. The third multiple of the number. So the first, so we have seen the number. So the third multiple of this number is, they are saying 18. 18. Why do you think they are saying 18? I just count. Okay, let me count. Someone said, you just count and see. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's great. Then we come to the 50th. The 50th multiple is, for them they are having 30. So, since she has told us to just count, let me count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the 50th. I like that. Then we come to the third, remind me of 3. The 70th multiple of the number. Here I'm just going to pick randomly. Yes, what's the 7th? 42. Okay. So we give them a tick here, a tick here, a tick here, a tick here. So here we are having 4 out of 4. So here, this group is having 3 out of 3. And then this one's also got 3 out of 3. So that's it, members. How many are having when the group is having all the here 4, here 3, and 3? Oh, wow. That's nice. Okay. The rest now, you are going to handle the exercise in your learner's guide. Then you give to me, you bring that work, then you write your own notes for. And then you bring these notes. So I'm going to go through them with all the answers. Here we have, and then you add 2 exercises from your learner's guide. Then you bring that work, and we see. So that's it. You can now give their groups their work. I wish you well. The owners come for these ones.